Alright, welcome back, and let's get started with Git and GitHub. So open up a browser and then just do a Google search for download Git. And then we want this first link, download git-scm. Now this is Git's website, so if you need to find any documentation, you can find it here. You can look around, see the latest updates, and get the manual that they have. But for what we're doing, all we want to do is just download the latest release, and it will recommend to you the download you need for your computer based on your operating system. It'll detect that automatically. So I'm going to click download, and there we go. It's downloading here. And while that's downloading, actually we're just about done here. Okay, good. So show in folder, here we go. And here's the file that we just downloaded right here, Git. Okay, so I already have this on my computer, so I'm not going to go through the installation, but basically all you'll want to do is just follow the prompts to hit run. Go ahead and install the git bash, because we'll use that instead of the command prompt, but all the defaults should be fine. I don't need to walk you through any special configuration for the installation. So go ahead and follow those steps. I'll give you a second. And then when you have that set up, come back to your browser, and we're going to go to github.com. Now I already have an account, but when you come to this page without an account, you'll be prompted to create an account. It's free, so GitHub has a free version. They also have the paid version, which allows you to create private repositories. A repository is nothing more than a project. So in Eclipse, we've been working with projects. Well, in GitHub, they'd be called repositories. So create your account, and then the free account will be fine. It just has a public repository. Make sure you use a valid email, because they will send you a confirmation to that email so you can create your account. Okay, so we have Git and we have GitHub set up. Now let's actually configure our computer to read GitHub. So I'm going to go to Start and type in Git. Now when you type in Git, you should have this Git bash option come up. If you don't have Git bash as an option, it means you didn't install Git bash, which is fine. You can use the command prompt. Okay, but I'm going to use git bash because it's formatted a little bit nicer for what we're doing in Git. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is configure our computer to our GitHub, or not to our GitHub, to our personal settings. So we're going to do git config. Okay, so any git command, we're going to start with git, and then config. We're going to configure two things. One is our user.name, and I'm going to say my name is Tim Short. Okay, actually this is not going to work because I'm actually not in a Git directory right now. So I need to do git config --global user.name Tim Short. Here we go. And then git config --global user.email. We'll do tim@SDET University.com. Now just to make sure that this is working, we can do git config --list, and here's a list of our properties that we defined. So you can see here at the bottom, we just find our username and our email here, which we just did a moment ago with these git commands. Okay, so now we have Git configured on our computer, and because we did this globally for all of our projects, we're going to be having this as our properties. Okay, that's actually all we want to do right now. The next tutorial, we're actually going to get set up with GitHub, creating a repository there, connect that with our project locally. So this tutorial is about getting your Git and GitHub set up and getting your Git configured to your settings.